Hello, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Donna.
We're here sharing what we've learned as women, entrepreneurs, and moms.
All while rocking our curves with confidence.
It's a behind-the-scenes look at our lives and businesses.
And a chance to tell our younger selves, go do the things that scare you.
What advice would you give to a younger woman heading into, say, each phase? Like, you've been through all the phases, so you're very lucky.
And it'd be interesting to see what the school curriculum is like now. And I am torn on this because I do feel a little bit of it is they got too much information too soon. So they just lose that
they do.
sense of
Being
innocence.
a kid still,
Yeah, right? But it's out there anyways. Like, it's all over social media. They all have access to social media.
Yep.
Even if you don't think they do, they have access to it. They're smart kiddos.
Yeah.
So giving them the right information is super important. I'm not, but I do feel like my kids learned how to do drugs because of the drug program, right? Like, it's kind of like, hey, what's the, other before that they didn't know, right? So, grade 6 I felt was a little bit young, or grade 5, whatever it was.
I don't even know when that was.
Yeah, the DARE program.
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, I forgot about it. They come home with their certificate. But
I do, totally different subject. I do think that for a young girl, like it's not feeling shameful.
Yeah, normalize it.
Yes.
Like,
right?
normalize
being
that.
Okay to talk, and going to your doctor if you're suffering, and know that, okay, it isn't normal to not be able to get out of bed, to function, to feel so icky.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's a good point. I think that to feel normalized, like to normalize it, and even and because it could happen so young, right? Like, what's young these days? Like, I don't know. Like, I remember under 13 was young for us, but now
I think
I don't
it's
even.
younger.
I do too. And the question is, why is it so young? Like, so I think that young women have to talk about that at every age. Like, I know it's maybe uncomfortable when they're younger, but you could get your period in grade 6 or grade 7 or grade 8, right? Like, you don't have to be a teenager to have your period, right?
And I think one of the things that really bothered me, and this is going to be like a really gross conversation, but clots.
Oh,
like feeling a gelatinous substance slip out of you has got to be the most disgusting
worst
thing
feeling
in the world.
Yeah. You know what?
It's like having a goldfish fall out of you.
It's so true,
actually,
though. Oh my gosh.
I know.
It's so true. And you know what? It's like in the shower, or when you're going pee, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Am I dying? Like, am I hemorrhaging?
Exactly. Right.
Oh my God. It's like, as you describing it, I'm like, I know exactly
right? You know that
what
feeling.
that
it's the worst. Like, that is like disgusting.
It's so disgusting.
What the actual?
I know. And talking about all those things around it, like it's could be you have this, or you could be this, and then the different options. Have you ever, maybe they weren't around, but they have those menstrual cups?
I've never done it yet.
I know. I'm kind of the same. Interesting enough, pelvic floor specialist or pelvic therapy. My mom saw someone.
I have had mine tested, and I have a strong pelvic floor. Thank you very much.
Power to the people down there. But my mom didn't. So I took my mom.
That's the visual. Can you pick up a blueberry with your hoo-ha? You're supposed to visualize that, not actually do it.
Maybe. I probably could. My mom, she was having issues, and she tried a couple different things, and we went to this place in Burlington called The Womb, and she saw a pelvic therapist, and life-changing. And it's interesting because my mom was so afraid of the options for her at her age. I think pessary is the proper term, and she was worried about it. And I said to the lady, I said, what about menstrual cups? And she's like, yeah, they're great. She goes, I could teach you how to do it. And I was like, oh. But I see people use them all the time, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me.
And I think...
everyone, I don't know. Yeah, you don't need to
right?
know. But whatever works for you works for you, right?
Happy dance. I know.
That's a big happy dance.
It is a big happy dance. Like, what the... Anyways, okay,
it's a great.
Shut up about it.
No, talk about it. It's good to feel that good about it.
No, I've never tried a menstrual cup. Would I? You got to try things. You do have to try.
Some people love them. Like, some people talk about them and love them. They're like, oh yeah, it's great. You just close your legs, empty it, and then you can still have sex, and you can do. I'm like, so what? You do what? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like,
but do you want to?
no, not me, man. Not me. Stay the fuck away.
It's a week off.
Leave me alone. I'm like, that is not feeling good. Want to play a little game?
Yes.
Let's play a little game. So, hot or not game. We're going to read items or situations. Someone's going to answer quickly.
Okay.
Good, empowering, worth it or not. Nope, not too much. And then we'll just take turns.
Okay.
So, I will go mine. I wrote some out here. And then yours is there. How does it apply? Let's see how we do. This came up with a
see
game.
how we do. Spanx in summer?
No. Oh, no. It's not even Spanx anytime. I don't care summer or not.
But summer is your bathing suit bottom.
Yeah, you said that. I
I
thought that was a
know.
great idea. I wore Spanx once for my, well, a couple times. I wore it for my brand, like photos, and then I wore it for my launch. Man, I don't know, man.
There's a
They
time and a
make
place
you
for
feel
they
good, but then
they
it's
do.
like,
like how
do
do
you
you
wear
get 'em
underwear
off?
with them?
I do, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I was like, I don't
I
know.
don't know if you're supposed to.
I
or
don't know
not,
either.
because they're kind of like underwear. So
I agree,
like,
but I don't know.
I don't know.
Then you gotta like pull them down. Silk pajamas.
No pajamas.
I'm a no pajama
Like,
kind of girl too.
yeah.
I haven't. You know that probably too much, but Paul said that's the one thing he'll never forget when we got married. He's like, one of the first things he says, we got married, we went to bed, and he says, you went to bed with no clothes. I was like, really? He was like, really? You don't sleep with clothes on? I'm like, am I supposed to? Like, I don't know.
Now I will say, if there's people around,
Yes.
I
Okay.
have pajamas on because my fear is if there's a fire
Yeah.
and I got to get up and I got to try and get.
Oh, I
so-
try not to think of it. I leave like a house coat or something by my bed. I'm like, just keep it
But
beside
it's
the
always
bed.
like a very lightweight, very like nothing.
Yeah. If I'm sick, maybe I wear pajamas because I'm freezing cold.
I do still have my silk pajamas that Sean bought me. It was one of our first Christmases together. They are beige and white stripe on the outside, like Grandpa's silk pajamas,
Yeah.
you know, with the notched collar
Yeah.
and the buttons.
Pants and everything?
And yeah, pants and
Oh, I'd love
everything.
a
And
pair.
they
I would love
have the fleece lining on the inside. They from La Senza. I don't know if La Senza's still
Oh my
around, are
God,
they?
Senza.
Like that was, and like
I don't know.
at the time, like this is, holy shit, like 30 some odd years ago.
Yeah.
And I still have them.
That's
Because
nice.
it was such a thoughtful gift.
That is very nice. I would love a pair of silk pajamas like that. I'd never wear them, but I think it's
With
a
the
nice
little
gift.
fuzzy slippers, little heel fuzzy slippers, just walking around.
And you could have like your robe on top.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Men talking about your mood.
punch in the face. No, violence is not the answer, people. Violence is not
But no,
the
let's not
answer.
talk about my mood.
Just, yeah.
Like, just don't say it. Like, okay, yeah, we know we
Donna,
go
do
through
you
it.
need to go for a walk?
Are you angry, Melissa? You want me to punch you in the face? Or
I know,
yell at
right? Like,
you?
there we go.
Like, we don't know, but it's not even like, I don't even
Well,
know if it's a mood
yeah.
or not. It could be like an answer to a subject or an answer to something. Maybe it comes across that way. Maybe they like to use that as an excuse.
A low frustration level,
Yeah.
right? Like, yeah. Sleeping with a fan and an ice pack?
No ice pack. But maybe ice pack I have slept with, not for hormones, for migraine. So maybe it had to do with hormones. Fan, 100%.
100% fan all the time. Every day. Everywhere.
Okay, so when you go away and there's no fan, what do you do?
I have gone out and bought a fan.
Shut the front door, really?
Mm-hmm. Depending on how long we're there, what the temperature. Like,
I'm
yeah.
like, drop the temperature low and make sure the fan. I think I need the fan for the noise, though.
Now, when I go
sometimes.
home, it's 92 degrees in that house. Old
Really?
people temperature. Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
So first thing I do when I get there, I go shut my door and I crank open the window
Oh.
so that it will
This
cool
time of
off
year is
that
best
room.
for that, right?
And then I find the fan. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love it cold. I'd rather be cold than hot. It's easier to get warm than it is to get cold. So that's my theory. I'm always like, well, you can just warm yourself up. I can't cool myself down as easy, right? So
Wait, if you soak your pajamas and put them on, that works.
I would think so.
So that's-
Soak them?
Soak them. Soak them.
Like make them damp?
Yep. Put them under the tap wring them out so they're damp. Or I have a little water bottle, one of those
I've never
misting
heard of
water
that.
bottles. Yeah, and you put them on wet, instant.
Do your feet ever get hot, like at night,
Yes.
like so hot where it's like the only thing that's hot is your feet? I'll do that with a towel. I'll run to the bathroom, I'll dampen a towel, and I'll throw them just on my feet at night.
That's a good
But never
trick.
pajamas. I never
Yeah.
thought about doing your pajamas.
Or you ever lay on the floor stark naked because you're so
No.
freaking hot? Insert snort. Yep.
Never done
Totally
that.
have. We were packing, and we're in the basement. And I stripped down to my undies, and I am laying on the floor
never done
because
that.
I was so hot. And that was one of those power surges. So, like, it does happen, but like they're so infrequent. But I can remember Sean's like, "Are you all right?" It's like, "Give me a minute. I am just laying here trying to regulate my body
Like,
temperature."
What causes you to get so hot so fast
I
like that?
know.
And then you can get cool in like
Yeah.
5 minutes. Like why does it even need to happen? Like what hormone stimulates something to be like, I'm going to burn your ass on fire right now and then we'll see how you are in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Not
it's,
for me.
Odd.
Sex during a hot flash. Well, you should get hot when you have sex, but I don't know.
I don't know that you could tell it's a hot
I
flash.
don't think you can tell either. I can't. No.
I will say, having finished, like, desire for sex just disappears.
Really, eh?
Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Sometimes I think I'm just like busy.
Which is odd because that is it. I used to, I thought for like over a year I was broken. Like, what happened?
No,
Like,
I don't think you are. But I do think other life factors influence that.
oh yes,
Like,
always.
you know what
Yeah,
I
how
mean?
busy
Like,
you are, what's
yeah,
going on, all
like
those things.
stress in your life and sort
Yeah.
of stuff. But yeah, no. No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd have sex during a hot flash, but I'm not like, hey, I'm having a hot flash, let's have sex.
No, yeah.
Hold on a second, I'm having a hot flash.
let's get
That's gonna
hotter,
keep me
yeah.
cool, right? Night sweats.
Again, I don't think. Well, I think because of what I do, and
Mm-hmm.
it was probably because I was getting hot, so I just sleep on top of the covers.
Yeah.
I can always go under if I get cold, but I sleep on top of the covers, and I have one of those open weave cotton blankets.
I've never even heard of that.
Like, it's just,
Light.
like it's like this, right? So there's like little holes in
Oh,
between.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So it's not like a fleece blanket. It's cotton.
Do you ever use a duvet or do you ever use anything heavier?
Usually if I'm sick. If I'm cold, I'm
Really?
sick. And
Yeah.
but on occasion, because I have a lot of back issues, so most of the time I'm heating my back, but sometimes I will ice my back if it's super inflammation. And then I will get a little chilly, and then I'll sneak under for a little bit, but then I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
Back
that's
up I
like
go.
me. When I was having my hot flashes, it would be like I would drop everything. But then I felt like I was sweating and then I'd get freezing cold again. And then you're like in that
yes,
hot cold
which is
cycle.
the nice thing about the cotton blanket. And
Yeah.
the other good thing is, you know, how covers disappear off you in the middle of the night
This one doesn't.
when you're sleeping on top of them. You don't have that
I
problem.
know, I'm bad for that. Portable fans, we talked about
Yes.
that. Yeah, 100%.
Natural deodorant.
Oh, fuck no.
No.
What? Sorry. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no.
Hey, but you know what? I'll tell you something. I don't know if you do it. I don't know if you wear a specific deodorant, but I wear one brand. I've worn since I was like little. My mom used to have it in the spray can, and then like I use it now. I find if I don't have deodorant and I use the men's deodorant, it does not last the same.
Well, I'm opposite. I've been allergic to deodorant. Like, there's very few deodorants I can use, and it's been a long time. So I use Old Spice. I've been an Old Spice girl.
Oh my God, Paul smelled so good
Forever.
yesterday. He wore this white one he had in the, I don't know what it is. I'm like, I went to bed last night. I'm like smelling him. He's like, what do you smell? I go, you smell good. What deodorant? Like what cologne? He goes, I didn't wear cologne today. I'm like, what? I go, let me smell your armpit. I smelled it. I'm like, man, that's what I've been smelling since like 3 o'clock.
I know. They got some nice smelling ones.
It smells so good. But if
Yeah.
I wear men's deodorant, I
Doesn't
get
last
BO.
for you. Yeah.
I literally get BO. I'm like, what the hell? I have to put it on. If I wear my feet, like my secret, that's what I wear. It's no big secret. But I wear a secret.
And there's so many, like, I can use Dove. Dove is one that
Oh.
I can use now. But growing up, I had such a struggle
Really?
with deodorant.
What did you have? What were you allergic to in it?
I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
interesting. And I know there's a difference between deodorant and
And
antiperspirant.
yeah,
Maybe
it's
that-
antiperspirant that I use.
Oh,
'Cause
maybe that's why I.
I think that's hormonal too. Like the amount of sweat and
Yeah, and I always have one pit that stinks more than the other pit.
I remember someone who only had one pit that sweat.
Yeah, like my left pit. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm like, and that's only after I wear men's deodorant. If I like shower and then I put on my Secret, I don't get that. So I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's an antiperspirant versus a deodorant for me. So crop tops after 40.
I have to say, we used to have this neighbor.
I love a crop top
that.
But I don't wear it.
She was out cutting her grass in a bikini, and she was probably well into her 50s. And I used to think, if I had that body, I would do everything
you
in
have
a
a
bikini.
body.
I know, but if I had that body,
I
like
know.
I would not go to a grocery store in a bikini. Where if I had her body, I probably would. I really would. I'd be so proud
Donna
that
walking in the store in her bikini.
I used to tell the kids all the time, if I look like her, I would drop you off at school in a bikini. I would pick you up in a bikini. I would do everything in a bikini because you know what? I freaking deserve it.
I know, but it's why can't we do it in our own bodies? Like, okay, I wish, and I don't know the channel it was on, but Victoria's Secret had their big fashion show the other night.
Yes.
Did you hear about it?
I did not.
Okay.
Well, I heard they had it, and I remember the first lady out was a pregnant lady, which I
Yeah.
thought, how fun is that?
And then
But I haven't seen the rest.
I
haven't
would
had a
love
chance
to
look.
watch it, but Ashley Graham was on it, and I love Ashley Graham. She's been someone that I've loved my whole life. And people were commenting about how much cellulite was on it, how much like
It's not your stereotypical.
no
twiggy
Victoria's
body,
Secret, but they also were talking about it that none of the women had bellies. Like they were complaining both ways. They were curvier bodies, but no one had a belly except for the pregnant one. So I don't know. I love Victoria's Secret. I love that they do it. It would nice to be representation for all body types. But what a movement for them. Like
I just don't know that I would be out there strutting. Like I am not comfortable.
Yeah.
With the speed bump down to the.
You
the
are pretty
play zone.
confident though.
I am, right, but I'm
You're
not
pretty
comfortable. Let it all hang out, right? So it's just. And
would you ever do like a sexy photo shoot, like a boudoir photo shoot?
To show others, no. To show Sean, yes.
Would you? Yeah, I would too. But you know what? It's crazy because I see so many women that are in curvy bodies or bigger bodies, and they do it, and I'm like, they're gorgeous, man. Like that is just beautiful. But I'm like, why can't I see that for myself when I know I'm like that, right?
And I think we just have to keep telling ourselves and telling others and telling ourselves and telling others and telling, just be freaking happy in your body.
It's true, right?
Because you get to be here. You get to spend another day here on earth. You get to have another chance
Like, what's
at doing
there to be
good.
unhappy about, right? It's just who we are. So, TikTok beauty filters. That's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
I use when I post stuff on our Instagram, I do use a filter called Paris, and it just kind of softens it. I know, right? Sounds so very fancy.
And I do think when I get photos done, that's one thing I don't like headshots and stuff like that, because it filters out too much. I know, but the age spots are what defines me. This is my roadmap,
It's
right?
who you are.
Like, I mean, I have a bit of foundation on today, but you can see my age spots through it. You can see the bags. These are designer bags. I made these myself, right?
Hermes.
Yeah. So, take pride in what you've built.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a sense of, you just want to look your best. You want to go out presenting yourself in the best light.
Yeah. But then when someone meets you, you don't look like that. It's
I know,
like
right?
so
Yes.
there's so many filters out there, and I see so many young, beautiful women use them. And then I'm like, I wonder what they would look like without the filter. Like
Even like Pamela Anderson. If you see Pamela Anderson
she is
today,
amazing.
she's such a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
She looks so different
Yeah.
without all her eye makeup.
It's crazy, right? Remember her
It is.
big blonde hair, all the eye
Yes.
makeup, the big boobs, everything. And now she's like short red hair, and she makes it's on purpose. She doesn't wear
Yes,
makeup, right?
yeah.
Which is amazing. I love her. I think she is really brought forth the age factor in a much more positive light, right? And you're like she goes to every award show now, no makeup, which is amazing. So there's another woman I follow, and I'm sorry, I do not know her name. I think she goes under.
I won't tell her.
Please don't. Glamzilla. I think that's who it is. And she does like makeup, and she was like a plus size influencer at one time. She's lost a lot of weight. She's gone through some surgery. She's just had like her whole skin like taken off, and she is all about makeup. She is absolutely stunning, like inside and out. She's honest, she's open, she's never hidden anything. And so she just got married. So for probably 6 months, she was doing all these like bridezilla makeup, like through all these famous makeup people, and gorgeous,
darling,
like,
gorgeous.
like you just like, oh my God, I wish my makeup looked like that. She got married this weekend, no makeup.
Wow.
And like her wedding video went viral, and they're like, well, you promote, like she's all about makeup, that's like what she influences. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, that is iconic. Like
some of the skills
gorgeous.
these makeup artists have are just phenomenal. Like I have learned so much about makeup watching, like I mean, I've worn eyeliner and like very basic in my makeup routine and every day, right? So it's just, but watching some of these women
cool. I love
sculpt and craft with sticks and paste is like amazing. The stuff they can do.
It's great. She just posted her makeup routine for her wedding, and it was like she put on this glow cream, and then she did put on something called like a matte primer, but it's a clear matte primer, which just took off the sheen on her cheeks. But then she put on like this glow, and then she used her lip I think it was like treatment was like a purple base, so it brought out the red in her other spots, and it just like made everything, like it was amazing to watch. And so for her to be no makeup on her wedding day was like primo iconic. I think she's here from Mississauga.
Which I'm too lazy to do a lot of makeup.
Oh man, just too lazy. I'm telling you, when I get home, I take up the makeup wipes. Gotta be
easy. I like a stick. I like like hey.
I wear makeup for work. I wear makeup for here.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when if I go out, like we went to Lady Gaga, I did do like a little bit more eyes.
Did you do full?
Yeah.
Like, did you Gaga it?
Yeah. But it wasn't much. Like if you look at my photos, it doesn't look, my mom's like, it doesn't look like you're wearing anything. But I just did like more like a red eyeshadow and more sparkle. Like I love the eyes. I'm an eye person, not a lip person, but I probably should. I used to wear lipstick all the time. Oh my gosh. Women supporting women.
It does make me wonder about that lady with the lips that I saw in the car.
Oh my God. That
like
lip filler, that whatever.
She looked like a puffer fish. I'm telling you, it's not natural. It's just
I'm
not natural.
You.
I'm not judging.
We get it. We're gonna get in trouble, man.
Look at Botox.
Botox. Have you ever done it?
No.
Either have I. Would I do it? I sometimes want to because I have these wrinkles.
I have this. I call it my butt crack on my forehead.
Oh my God, be quiet.
Like, look at.
When I sleep, watch. I get a line right here down my face.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sneeze, and whatchamacallit, I'm like, oh, sometimes I should. Oh.
When you wake up and you have all those lines stuck on your face, or when you've been at like physio, I'll get up and I'll got this ringer on my face because my face. Cool like that.
Thank you very much.
Wearing heels to the grocery store.
Oh yeah, all the time. You'll see me there. Don't worry. I'll wear my highest Louis Vuittons or whatever they're called, Christian Louis Vuitton. No way. No. But I told you, I love a heel. I love high heels. I could just buy high heels to look at. Maybe I have a fetish, but I love high heels. I used to wear high heels all the time. And then I came down to reality and I'm like, fuck that. I'm not wearing that shit no more.
We were at conference this year and I had a long outfit for our gala. And I had shoes. And I had another pair of shoes and I had another pair of shoes. I'm like, okay, so I brought the 3 pairs. They went from various level. I got from my room down 2 floors to the banquet hall in my heels. Off they came. Then I had these little pink flip-flops sandal. They were dressier sandal. So I had them on with my outfit. That lasted through the ceremony, and then I was into my orthotics, and I'm like, I'm such an old lady. Lady.
I would take them off.
Issues. I just can't. I got to be able to walk.
Oh, I love heels. I could wear them, but they come off as soon as it's like I need to take them off. Sometimes I'll push through. I find like now I could wear a kitten heel. You know what a kitten heel is?
It's just a little one.
So good. They're almost like a...
With a little fluffy with your silk pajamas.
At the Playboy
Mansion. We'll just call you kitten.
Women supporting women. Always.
Always.
I agree. I don't
think... So many things we do. We're just coming up with a collab with Fem City that we worked on. She's got legs of Fem City yesterday. And we're doing bringing in some of the business women. We're doing a photo shoot and a video
Nice.
shoot with them. So I'm excited about that.
I know
Get
they had
to
something this
tell their
morning, and I was
stories.
like, I can't go to it because
Well, I
I'm
was
with
supposed to be
Donna.
there. I'm like, hey, we're recording. So
Sorry.
no, that's all right.
Skipping plans for self-care.
Oh, yes.
I've done.
It depends on the plans.
I agree.
Sometimes you got to power through. You really got to.
No.
But also, if you're recognizing that sometimes you got to pull back.
I think
had
I
to
did
pull
it
back
more.
in November a lot because
Yeah.
it's too much stuff going on. But
I think I've done it more in the past than I have now. I think that I've been really good. Like I posted last night what my self-care looks like. Literally, I posted this last night.
what was it?
Getting my nails done when I have
Let
time.
me see your nails. Are they new? Were they green last time?
Black.
Black.
They're red.
I love how they look
Thank
so
you.
deep and
I asked
mysterious.
Peter. Peter did them for me. He's like, I got a new color in Melissa, and I'm like, do it. I said, this is
Kind of
his
like
most
a
color.
rusty red.
Yeah, they are.
Golden.
And when they're with my
Pretty,
orange stuff, they
That's
look
green.
orange. No, I know.
Okay. I was like, if you
You
see
should wear
orange,
my
we
Flyers
got
hoodie.
some problems.
The gym has been self-care for me lately. I find like I've really made an effort to go because I liked how I feel when I'm done.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good.
Huge in self-care.
Yeah.
What
Meditation.
you do for your body, what you put in your body,
Yeah.
and how you treat your body.
Kelly's Bake Shop was in that self-care post. So what I put in my body was gluten-free, so that was
There we
okay.
go.
It was delicious. And then I think that was it.
I was
Oh,
so
Housewives.
sad that 3 little chocolate bars made me feel so
Don't
ill.
feel sad. You ate them. They were delicious. It's
They were
all
delicious.
good. You know what? Next time when you go to eat them, you probably won't think about it. Like, you'll be like, yeah, no, I don't want them. But maybe you'll say, yeah, I'm going to eat them. And then fucking eat them because who cares? That's how I feel. Like, you know, I think over the last little while, I've been, for the longest time, I've always worried about what people think. But I went through a phase there where I was really focused. What I thought was focused, I think it was just obsessed to get away from what was going on in my house. And it was just,
Yeah.
like I said, I could
Something you
control
felt you
that.
can
I
control.
couldn't control that. And the last little while, I've just learned to be like, this is me. And I think meeting people and being around you more and putting myself out to different circles, I realize this is who I am. And you'll like me if you like me, and you don't if you don't.
How do you like me now? Now I'm on my little Toby Keith.
Turning the thermostat down to Arctic tundra at
Yes,
night. Yeah.
always.
Every point of the season, every time is I'm like down in the winter, down over here. Like I had
Put a sweater on if you're cold.
asked Paul, do you have the heat on? He's like, yeah. I'm like, it's like 22 in the house. Like, why do we need the
It's
heat
hard
on?
at work because
Yeah.
we got some young girls there and they got different body temperatures than us older ladies.
My son lives with a lizard in his room. So his room is like, I always say Africa.
Oh.
So I'm like, you go in there and I'm like, Lucas, how do you sit in this room? He's like, Mom, it's fine. So when it's cold in the house and he tells me it's cold, I'm like, really? How can it be cold? You like literally have like 110 thermostat in your room for your lizard. The guy is so cute. His lizard like lies on the plate. He just
You
lies
should
there.
put him in the cold, see what he does.
Oh, I can't. He's so big.
Because
He's
they
awesome.
go to sleep, don't they?
He goes to sleep, yeah.
In the cold.
He does.
Like in
in
the
his
cold.
little house is on the opposite side of the tank. He goes in and out for the day too.
Late night snacks after 40.
Oh God, yeah.
They
I think
say
it's
you
been my whole.
shouldn't.
I know.
But you do.
I do. I've been really
I
good about it
love
lately.
Sneaking down at 1 o'clock in the morning
Oh,
and
I
having a
can't
bowl
do
of
that.
cereal.
I can't do that. But you don't go to bed till 2, so that's not really like fair. I'm like in bed at 8:30. And I'm like, no, my kids can eat in the middle. They can get up in the middle of the night and eat. Paul can get up in the middle of the night and eat. I can't get up and eat. I have to like work myself up to eat.
As a kid, I used to sleep over at my girlfriend Krista's house. And they would always have a bowl of Rice Krispies before they went to bed, her and her
I
brother.
love cereal.
And I was like, I loved it. It was like, we didn't do that in our house.
Really? Oh, I did it
Yeah.
in my house. That's funny. I did. My parents used to do it all the time.
And so now, like, if I'm, and I try not to, because you know you're really not supposed to eat before,
Yeah.
and then you have weird dreams and stuff, but
Bill Cosby dreams. We call it the Cosby dream.
that's creepy.
No, don't. I'll tell you why. There's an episode of the Cosby Show, and he's trying to, I think, lose weight or something, and he eats like this hoagie before bed. I'm telling you, it's not on anymore, but he eats the hoagie, goes to bed, and then he dreams, and they have like all these Muppets, and they're like, doing these funny things. So every time I have a crazy dream, Paul's like, is that a Cosby dream? I'm like, oh my God, what did I have last night? He's like, and then we'll go eat. He was like, you had sugar last night? Or yeah.
It impacts.
It does. It
Do you
sure
ever
does.
have recurring dreams?
Always.
What's your recurring dream?
I think all my dreams have recurred.
I had
reoccurred.
one recurring dream where we were going on
I would
this
say no then.
road through the mountains, and it was a car chase. And it was like coming off the highway, and then you turn and you're through these mountains. And Sean and I were driving to Florida one year, and we stopped. I will never forget. We stopped
Do not tell me it was the mountain.
in Georgia, and it was called the Red Top Mountain Lodge where we were staying. I had booked it, and this was before internet and all that stuff. So we get off the highway and we turn. I'm like,
crazy.
oh my God, this is my dream.
No.
I know.
What?
And we turned and we pulled in. I said, we have to leave. We have to. I was so panicked because this was my dream. And we stayed in this, I feel like it was a motel. I don't even really remember. I remember our room had handicap access. So like it was all flat, and you could roll a wheelchair into the shower. So it was designed like that. So it was, we weren't used to seeing that. So it was kind of, that's why it sticks out in my head. And we looked out in the morning and there were deer right outside the window. Like we were so in the mountains. It was so beautiful.
Yeah, so nice.
But I'm like, we survived. No. We can never come here again. Like we lived.
I don't think I have a recurring
I never had the dream again.
Really?
Yeah. It was so weird.
So you must have been there for a reason. They must have had that dream for a reason.
To see the deer.
Yeah. I have had dreams that have reoccurred, but they haven't been consistent. But I dream every night. Every single night I dream. Every single night I dream, and I can remember my dreams.
Right.
I can.
I can remember some of them. I remember waking up one day thinking this would make a great movie. It was some kind of chase, and there was guns and cars and shooting, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm supposed to be a movie director with these dreams that I have.
Yeah, no kidding. No, I remember.
Is that how they come up with these really weird? Anyways,
I'm on a tangent. I'm a dreamer. I dream and I get freaked out by them. So
sharing a bed with dogs.
Yeah, I do.
You've got two cute little
I know.
doggies.
How can the smallest dogs in the world take up the most space in a king-size bed? We joke about this. Like, literally, I'm on the edge. Paul says to me the other day, he goes, did you see yourself? I'm like, no, I felt myself because I was, like, right at the edge.
Living on the edge.
Yeah. Stella, who is, like, 8 pounds, is sleeping this way across our pillows. Enzo is this way, and Paul and I are, like, opposite. I'm like... So when we get into bed, I say to him, can you just hold me for a little bit? He's like, I know, before our time is done. Like
before they take over.
They do. And Stella, like, she's at the bottom of the bed the other night. 20 minutes later, she's up and she's like this. She's like a fish. She's like up and down. And she like wiggles her way up there. Enzo will start usually at the bottom of the bed. And then he butt out. And then he'll come up at some point in the middle of the night. And he uses his nose. And he like boops you like this, like powerful. Then he wants you he'll sleep between us. The both of them slept between us pillows last night. It was so cute one morning.
Do they sleep with you every night?
The dogs? Every single night.
Or do they ever leave the bed?
Never.
We had Bailey's dog for the weekend, and I'm very allergic.
That's a big dog.
It is a big dog, and I'm very allergic to dogs. And I'm very grateful that since she was a puppy 3 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever it is, that I've developed a resistance to the allergy, where I used to have to wear gloves and change my clothes right after being with her. Now I can pet her and hug her. And so, And so being asthmatic, it triggers the asthma. So we had her for the weekend. We're closing up the cottage. We had her for the weekend, and we're up there and can tell my dad's feeling better because he called like 100 times to make sure we're doing it right. I'm like, okay, yeah, it is. And so she was up there living her best life at the cottage. She can run and be free and go swimming and find all the best sticks and all that. So tired. And we were staying in my mom and dad's bed because it's the biggest bed there. And so Sean and I were in there. Doesn't she hop up? Not only hop up, but she snuggles right into me and puts her head on my pillow. And I'm like,
yeah, you have to.
This is the best feeling in the world. I love you so much.
Stella's a sleeper like that.
Now, I will say in the morning when I woke up.
Are you puffy?
I could not breathe first. So I was mega dosing on my puffers. Had to take an allergy pill, had to take nasal spray, and had to take eye drops. And I sneezed for a good 8 hours nonstop.
But the love was so worth it.
It was so worth it.
It's crazy.
Was so worth it.
My cats used to sleep in my bed though, and we had cats too.
Do cats, I would die for sure.
They would always. Oliver and Molly. Oliver would sleep in the bed. Molly never. Oliver, and this is probably a sad story, but Oliver slept in the bed up until the day he passed away. And the only day he didn't sleep in the bed was the morning that he passed away. I came downstairs to go to the gym, and he was on the floor, and I'm like, Oliver, what are you doing down here? And he got up, and he came to me, and he fell over. And then I grabbed him, and I grabbed Paul, and I was like, get out of the bed, we gotta go. And that was it. But that's the only time he never slept in the bed with me, is that night. But the dogs, they're so tiny when they were
so tiny,
got
they're
them.
so
Stella was 1.9 pounds.
Wow.
So we had like a little
I think my
bed
ear
between.
is 1.9 pounds.
Well, not my. I was gonna say my boob. My boob's
Oh,
not,
your
but
boobs are much more than maybe this guy. This guy's bigger.
Yeah, no. So no, always.
Midlife tattoos.
No comment.
Did you just get one?
No, but I want to get another one.
What do you want to
Oh,
get?
I did get one. I got one when we were in Montreal. But I try to get them when
On
we
your
go.
ear?
No, I try my ears itchy. I try to get them when I go away because it's kind of like part of the memory.
Roadmap.
Yeah.
I went here. I went
See,
here.
I have them. It's my kitty cat. It's
Aw.
Oliver. But I have I always say I try to put things on there that I'll never regret. Right? It's everyone does it differently. Like
Oh my gosh, my niece was telling me her boyfriend has a tattoo. They spelt it wrong.
No.
I'm like
The movie No Regrets.
yeah. It's like that. Like they're missing the S in it.
Shut the.
I
front
forget the
door.
word.
Like, what do you do?
I want to say it's resilient or something like that.
Oh my
but
God.
and I'm like,
Well, it's like this one. I wanted to say you got this, and I was like, yeah, you got it. And then I was like, oh, I forgot it was supposed to be a T. I'm like, okay, you got it. I'm like, okay, I can do you got it. You got this, same thing, you know? But no, that's the only one. I was kind of like, ugh, but it is what it is. I try to get different things, right? This one was because I hold my phone. I was going through a hard time. And I just wanted something to remind me, you got it. You got this. It's like, see, I say you got this. Probably should be you got this. But no, I got everything. I would get more. I love them. I just talked to my kid. I want to get another one. Or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5.
I got a tattoo in between kids, and
You do not have a tattoo?
I do.
Shut the front door. Do you really?
Yes,
What?
I've had it for a long time.
I did not know you had a tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta tell me what it is.
So I've wanted a tattoo since I was about 15 or 16. And I was not allowed to have a tattoo. Is that right?
What?
And then I left home and I was dating Sean, and he does not like tattoos. He's not a fan of tattoos. So
Paul doesn't have them either.
I waited and I waited and I waited. And I was like, okay, bud, you got to come
When did you
around
get a
home.
tattoo?
So Sean held Carter as a baby. It was between kids. And I went and got it. And it's a heart, and it has my cancer sign in it, and it was a symbol of our love and our family.
Like
and
on your ass or something?
It's on my hip.
Shut up. I did not know you had a tattoo.
Yeah, so it was for me. I'd wanted it for a long time, and I said to Sean, okay, bud, I'm not waiting forever. It's not for you. It's for me. I'm going to do it.
Oh my God,
you
Donna.
can come
you made
or,
my day.
or not want to. Yeah.
You made my day.
So, yeah.
I did not know that about you. That's hilarious. Paul, someone said to me, would you get Paul's initials? And I'm like, never. I would never get Paul's initials. And then I started thinking about it. I said, maybe I should. And they said, why? I go, because if we ever got divorced, it'd just be pretty damn rich. And so they're like, really? I'm like, no, I never do it. I was like, Paul, you want to come with me? I go, you want to get a dot? I have another girlfriend who's booked it 4 or 5 times a tattoo. Then she's like, I canceled. I'm like, what do you mean you canceled? And then she found this tattoo. It's like a little heart freckle.
Yeah.
And she's like, we should do that. I'm like, really? I'm booking it. So I got to find someone that's going to do this heart freckle, and I'll go with her and do it. But I don't know. I love them. I tell my kid all the time I want to get one with him. We do punch buggy in the car. We've done it for years.
I play punch buggy with the kids on
Yeah.
the phone.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we have a text group called Punch Buggy.
Oh!
And we text I text the most. I'm just saying I'm the winner of the group.
Do you ever take a picture of the car?
Not if I'm driving, but yeah, if it's
Yeah.
Sean and I, and I'll go. Because
I do that
they don't
too.
believe me.
I do that too.
I'm going to cheat just because I'm so good at it and you guys are sucking.
We do it all the time. And then Lucas, sometimes he'll be sleeping in the back seat, and I'm like, fuck, why are you sleeping? Then I'm like, 1, 2, 3. If you go by that factory shoe there,
Yes,
that's a
double
bonus.
punch buggy.
Yeah,
I
and
know.
sometimes they have 3, and they have a 4th one around the back, and Lucas is like, damn it, I knew it. But then there's houses I know that have them.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, let's go this way. And he's like, Mom, and I'm like, well, sometimes it gets me good. We're always on the highway, so
we
it
don't
gets me good.
punch.
Oh,
We don't
We just
punch.
tap. But he's usually sleeping, so I feel bad. I'm like, Paul, you tell him that I saw one, okay? And I'm like, and then he'll wait. What are you talking about?
I saw the sexiest one. It was like a cream color with the caramel colored
Oh, I know which one.
convertible. And I'm like,
They're so nice.
that is such a swanky
That's
little
my dad's favorite. That's my dad's first car. So Okay, wrapping up this. I know we'll talk about it more as we record more hormones and stuff like that.
Such an important thing to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Because
and continue the conversation,
Yes.
right? Because they always change. There's always new information. There's always someone talking about something new. I'm going to find out what that thing is. I think it's PPMD, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, what's one hack that's actually helped you or is helping you right now going through what you're kind of done, so it's a hard one.
living the dream.
That's it. Well, me praying that I don't get it anymore.
I think heat packs help. Knowing ahead, talking to your doctor, right? Like, like don't just settle for feeling crap.
Yeah. And that's for everything. Being okay, knowing that it's a part of life and we're going to go through it and it could be any age. And yeah, talking to your doctor, I would agree with that. It's important to keep those conversations open, right? And have people that you can talk about it with. Like, it's crazy because I haven't really talked about it with many people, but I remember going out to lunch with my girlfriend and I just told her, like, I feel at one point I felt like I hated everything. And she's like, this is normal. She goes, I went through the same phase with my like spouse and my family. It's like, I just didn't want to be around them. I did like, and so she's
and
like,
it changes.
It does.
Right?
Oh my
like,
God.
It changes. So with kids, you know, teenage to late 20s changes.
For sure. And I think being open about that and keeping that open communication. And then what did you want women to know about this phase, or what would you tell your younger self? I think that's a better question. What would you tell your younger self about going through the changes? You're going to go through them.
To talk. Yeah. It changes. To find your research. I think it's much easier to find research now if you're younger.
Just think how things have evolved, right? Like there's so like you were talking about it here today.
Power.
Yeah. Talking about today, it was just like a period and then you had menopause, but now there's so many things in between. So that's ever evolving and being open to, you know, and having a doctor that's open to have those conversations. And if the doctor is, I would say, this is what I tell even my family, if you're not happy with an answer, it's okay to get
a second opinion.
Yes. Because some doctors just don't know.
Get recommended to an OBG, right? Like,
for sure.
Yes, there's specialists, you know, homeopathic medicine. Like, there's so many different things out there that you can definitely find. Like, don't just settle. Yeah.
And know that there's other people that have gone through it or are going through it that are great to talk to about it. Like, you're not the only one.
No. I think, too, I think you're afraid. Like, I remember I had a cyst. I forget. I ended up at the hospital. I ended up in a merge. I'm in so much pain. It wasn't my period. It was right before my period, you know, and I didn't really understand, right? But you grow this thing and it has to burst. And so, I mean, that was the first time a doctor stuck their digit up my rectum. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get a little tattoo. This is an exit, not an entrance. But like, that's a shocking thing to go through when you're in your 20s. Yeah. And so understanding what's going on and then, you know, being told, okay, it just has to erupt. I'm like, what?
That's crazy.
Like, this is normal. It did erupt and it's very painful, right? Like,
it's very painful.
It's all those things. And to get checked, to get your uterine checked, and right, like your ovaries.
Go for your physical.
Yes, it's important to start young and because ovarian cancer is a big thing and it's a wicked thing.
It is. And it's great that they have a little bit more access to those resources now, even when we're talking about having your physical. Like, that's one thing my mom told me, as soon as you get your period, to make sure you go every single year. And that's one thing I have done. I'm not embarrassed about it. It's part of life. And I go through it and I ask the questions. And then also as women, having your breasts checked, as we talked about before, that's huge. We
just talked about checking your pumpkins for lumpkins.
That's the best one. I've never heard that.
I know.
I actually asked my doctor about that because being a certain age at one time I couldn't be checked. But I know that I've had cancer in my family, and I told my doctor it was really important for me to be checked continually because I've had two people in my family, like my grandmother and my aunt, have breast cancer, even though the breast cancer was found later on my aunt after she had other cancers. But it was important for me to be checked for it and continually be checked for it. So, you know.
And I think understanding what the procedures are. I think, like my daughter who was just diagnosed with PCOS, she had to go for an ultrasound. I said, okay, like I want you to know that there's an ultrasound that they stick a wand up your hoo-ha And she goes, what? I'm like, yeah, like you got to go in prepared knowing that this could happen. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, it looks like a giant dildo that they're sticking up your hoo-ha.
Yeah, it's true. I've had that.
Or even with breasts, I remember I had an issue with my breasts, like density and whatever. And then I got a call to go to this test where they wanted to stick micro needles in my nipple holes.
I've never even heard of that.
I hadn't either. And she explained, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. And I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh.
She goes, are we going to proceed with it? I'm like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm just going to
take a minute.
Like, I don't even know what was going on. It all had to do with hormones. It had to do with density of tissue after babies.
Learn
and
something new every day.
Stuff like that. But yeah, I was like, I'm glad you told me about that, because if I had showed up to that and
you'd be like frozen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know. So you learn something new every day. So yeah,
maybe sometimes you don't want to know, but no,
you have to. You have to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, hormones, good times, people, good times.
The good times roll every month, and pray that they don't come back every month.
Or they do. Or they do.
Oh, I think that was a good one.
I think so too.
Thank you for joining us today at the Nucking Futz podcast.
If you like this podcast, please share by liking and subscribing. Feel free to leave any comments and reach us at hello@thenuckingfutz.com.
Just a reminder, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. If you are struggling, know that you are not alone. Please reach out for professional help.
You can join our newsletter at thenuckingfutz.com to follow our journey. Looking for Donna at work? You can find her great leggings and leisure wear as well at She's Got Legs.
Looking for me, Melissa Hall? You can reach me at Brag About It Jewelry or I am Melissa Hall for real estate.